Hello Sudoku friends, and welcome to an expert puzzle once again from El País in Spain. I am sort of getting addicted to these puzzles because they have a certain feel to them. They're not always that easy, but also not overly complicated, and I think they make for very good demonstration subjects. So we shall see how this one goes. I can immediately see these three blocking up here, and this 3 blocks across. So 3 must go here. Now we have these 3's blocking these squares, and we have this 3 blocking here. So here's the 3. And these 3's block up and down and over like so. Here's another 3. And one more 3 I think to be had. 3's block over here and down and up. So the last 3 is here. It's always nice to get the first few numbers under the belt. Let's see what now needs to be done. Well, one thing that is now clear is that we took away a possible candidate square for a 9 when we found this 3. Now we have these 2 9's blocking up here. So a 9 must go here. We now have 9's blocking across like so and up like so. So one of these 2 is going to be a 9. That much we know. We also see how this 5 blocks across here and this 5 blocks down, giving us 5 for one of these 2 positions. And that's important because along with the 5 blocking across here and this ghost 5 blocking across here, we can see that the only available square for a 5 in block 5 is here. Now we have a 5 blocking up here and over here. So one of these must be a 5. Blocking over, this 5 blocks over, giving us a 5 here. It's worth mentioning now that one of these must be a 5, therefore none of these can be 5s. This 5 blocks down, and we are going to have a 5 here, here, or here. I know that sounds a little far-fetched, but this is how my brain operates. I will try to remember that I need a 5 in one of these 3 positions. Sorry about that, but that's how my brain works. I'm seeing an 8 going here or here, and also here or here because of this 8 blocking up. We're going to have a 2 here or here because these 2's block down here. So, and this 2 blocks across. So 2 here or here. Here we're looking for a 2, 5, and an 8. Let's see if we can do anything about that. I don't think we can. All we can say is that this is a 5 or an 8. And across here, we need to find a 2, 1, and a 6. Here we have more luck because this 2 blocks here and here, so a 2 must go here. And that gives us a 2 for this square because this 2 now blocks up, this 2 blocks over. One of these must be a 2. This ghost 2 blocks down, this 2 blocks down, this 2 blocks across. So a 2 goes here. And that gives us a 2 here because this 2 blocks across, and this blocks down. So here's a 2. 2 more 2's to be found here or here. Well, 3 more 2's. We also need 2's for these squares here somewhere. So we're going to let that rest for a while we remind ourselves that an 8 and a 5 must go here. And here we are looking for a 6 and a 1. And that means that 6 and a 1 can't go here, obviously. And that again means that these 2 squares must be a 6 and a 1. That makes it pretty easy to figure out that this must be an 8. We now have this 8 blocking up here, And besides this square is a 6 or a 1, we just established that. We also have this 8 blocking up here. So here's an 8. We now have these two 8s blocking these 4 squares. Therefore, an 8 must go here. We have an 8 blocking across and down. Here's an 8. Therefore, this is going to be the 5 and this is going to be the 8, like so. This 8 blocks across, this blocks across, this 8 blocks down. Here's an 8. And yes, that was the last of the 8s for this puzzle here. Can we do anything with these two? There must be a 6 and a 7. Yes, we can. Well, not exactly with these two, but since one of them is a 7, none of these can be a 7. And this 7 also blocks here. So 7 must go here. Now a 1, 4, and a 2 here. Let's see, 1, 4, and 2. 2 blocks up, 2 goes here or here. 1 goes here or here. 4 we don't know much about. I want to give these two squares another visit. And as I said earlier, they must be a 1 and a 6. Therefore, these must be 4, 7, and a 9. Can we do anything with that? I don't really think so. So I'm not going to. 4, 6, 7, 9 across here. 4, 9, this is a 6 or a 7. 9 can't go here, it must go here or here. 4 could go in any of these 3 places. But the 7 can only go here or here. And the 6 can only go here, here, or here. I think that's too complicated for this time of day, so I'll have to look at something else. So since this is 7 blocks here and here, and this is 7 blocks here, we know that this must be a 7. Therefore, we have a 7 here or here now. Here we are looking for a 1, 6, and a 4. The 1, of course, goes here or here, and the 1 goes here or here. That goes without saying. Here we're looking for a 2 and a 4. Since one of these must be a 1, this square can only be a 4 or 6. We're going to have a 5 either here or here because of this 5 blocks here. We only have 3 givens in column 3, but we have some other restrictions. For example, this square here, because of one of these is a 1, this square can only be a 4 or a 6. This square can only be a 1, 4, or a 6. Look at this square. It can only be a 1 or a 6. So we got a triple here, a 1, 4, 6 here. That leaves a 5, 7, 9 for these squares. 5 must go here or here. And it really raises the question what we do with this square. If it can't be a 1, 4, or a 6, what then can it be? It can't be a 1, 2, 3, 4. It could be a 5, but not a 6, not a 7, not an 8, not a 9. So it's a 5. Now we have this 5 blocking down and this 5 blocking over. Here's a 5. We have a 5 blocking over here now and here and down here. So here's another 5. And that gives us, because of these 5s blocking and this 5 blocking, a 5 here. So a 1, 4, 6 here, 7 and 9 here. Can we do something with that? No, not yet. But we got the 5s, didn't we? 1, 4, and 6 here now. Still not quite possible. 1, 6 here. We still need to find a 4. The 4 goes here or here. 7 blocks down. One of these is a 7 still. Now we can find a 9, and we can find a 9 for this square here for the simple reason that this 9 blocks here, this 9 blocks here and here. So a 9 must go here. This 9 blocks across. We know that these are 1, 6, therefore 9 goes here. This 9 blocks down, this 9 blocks over, 9 therefore goes here. Can we do more with the 9s? Yes, we can. We have a 9 blocking across here and up here. So here's a 9. So 1, 6 here, therefore a 4 and a 7 here. That means that one of these must be a 4 and this must be a 7 because this 7, this goes to 7 blocks across. So here's a 7. And here we can enter a 6 now. So now we have 4 and 6 here. Therefore, a 1 and a 2 here. The 1 blocks down. Here's a 2. Here's a 1. What does that do for the 2s? It gives me a 2 here, doesn't it? Because this 2 blocks up, this blocks over. Yes, here's a 2, and therefore we have a 4 here. We have a 4 blocking across as well. Have this 4 blocking down. Here's a 4. Now 1 and a 6 here. Still no solution in. Yes. 6 blocks down. Therefore, this must be a 6 and this must be a 1. And this must therefore also be a 1. We have a 1 blocking down. This 1 blocks over. 1 goes here. Remember how these were candidates for 1 and 6? Now this 1 takes away the 1 candidate here and makes it a 6, and the 1 must go here. Here now a 4 and a 6. And that 6 blocks down. This 6 blocks over. Here's a 6. Here's a 1. 1 blocks over. 1 goes here. Here we need a 7 now, and therefore this must be a 7, giving me a 7 here and a 4 here, because we analyzed that already. Here we are looking for a 6 and a 4. 4 blocks over, giving me a 6 and a 4 like so. This 4 blocks up, therefore here's a 4 and here's a 6. This 4 blocks up, so we have a 4 here now, and therefore here and a 6 here. 2 and 6 to place still. The 6 forces a 2 to go here, and the last number for this puzzle is a 6. It goes here. That was it. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.